Morning, everybody. South from Boston. This is the next stop for our AMC GameStop short squeeze prep. It's called FUD, how to recognize it, what it is exactly, and how to define it in your brain so it becomes muscle memory, okay? So let's define a couple things. What is the purpose of the short squeeze? What is their game plan? To get you out early, get you out quick, and with the smallest amount of money they need to shell out. That's the game, okay? So what is it? They're going to use this thing called FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And having a definition that's adequate is very important to your survival. Anything to get you out of your position is FUD, whether it be generated by the hedge funds, by other retail investors, or yourself. You need to be aware of it. So that's the ultimate thing, getting you out of your position, to getting you out of your position early. That means in the hundreds, when you're in the 100 mark range, or whatever, in that early stages of the squeeze, they're going to try to lowball you. Trade halts. They're going to say XYZ. Oh, the Fed is already involved. These people are involved. Now it's going to not happen. That's FUD. Well, the only person that can exit your position is you, right? So they're going to try to get you to sell early in that. They're going to try to do anything and everything in their power to disrupt your confidence in your ability in this play. I'm sorry, not just the execution of your play, but the play itself, the stock itself. Keep that in mind. You shouldn't trust anybody, especially guys like these two clowns. They're going to be on top of their game. They're going to be making up shit as they go along. FUD will be everywhere, including credible news. They're going to pay off CNN, Fox, whoever, and they're going to make these what appears to be credible statements for the general public to get out of this play. It's just to make sure other people don't get in. Just tune everything out, tune all of it out, and have a healthy sense of paranoia around you, because FUD comes in many forms. It could be subtle. It could be something that was embedded in your mind months ago that is creeping up in your periphery all of a sudden, and it's going to force you to quit or leave early. Keep that in mind, because at the end of the day, they're going to say or do anything to get you out of your positions. That's their whole purpose. They get you out of your positions. That's the game, right? So the biggest card they're going to play is government going to interfere and call off the squeeze, right? Keep this in mind. Unless Joe Biden executes an executive order through the PPT, they can't do anything. All right. The only people that can exit you out of your strategy or your position is you. People would call the stock market rigged. It would, consumer confidence would be just at the lowest ever. The entire world would know about what happened. It's not one of those things they'll just readily do. Okay. Even during systemic risk, they would probably give bailouts before being called stock market rigged, because this is the long game. The stock market is the long game. All right. So unless this guy does an executive order, I wouldn't worry about it. This clown is just a patsy, really. I mean, he's just a guy that's there, there to regulate, to make it look like he's doing his job. When in reality, he's just lining up his next venture, which is probably, maybe Fed or some kind of private sector job. That's their purpose. All right. So keep that in mind. Those guys can't do anything to get you out of this play. Why is it? What do the hedge funds, the media, and the politicians all have in common? They all want you out of this play. They want you to continue to be codependent on them. They want to keep you poor. And that's what I believe. I believe that in my heart. And I believe that the reason why they do that is because they're all in bed together. It's all incestuous. And they're just not good people. These are horrible, horrible human beings. You can't tell me any of these people, whether you're left or right, liberal or whatever, conservative, you can't tell me that these are good people. They're not good people. They're just not. These are vultures. So now you know what FUD is. You know what it looks like. You know the forms that it comes in. Be aware, be observant, and make sure you don't get taken. You don't get scared. And if you need confidence, reach out to one of the apes. Post something in one of the group chats or the Reddits. Let people educate you if you need to. People are willing to help you. They're going to be united when this thing starts. I believe that once the squeeze starts, people are going to be united. All right. And it's my thesis that we're going to look out for each other. And I know that we will. All right. So retail investors, keep in mind this is FUD, and don't get caught up in the cycle. All right. Next video.